Alright, today we're browsing some very unhinged Reddit posts. I hope you guys like it. Let's get started. Am I overacting? I found my wife's old coke dealer's number saved in her phones under her best friend's name in her contacts. That's a lot to take in. Alright, let's see what they have to say about it. Now I'm not sure if it ever was a coke dealer at all. I confronted her about whose number it was at first. I called around 1:30 a.m. and he answered. Now she's denied not even knowing who it was at first, until I called back from my own phone and it turned out being a dealer's number I saved about a year and a half ago. I screenshot everything I showed her and now she's stonewalling me and I'm sitting here with my in my hand and not knowing what to do. We have 4 kids together. You just trauma dumped a lot of stuff on this subreddit. I don't know if this is real or not, but like, shit. And are you sure you're not on drugs? Because this is written very weird. It took me like 10 takes to like actually read this just because like it's written very differently, I guess I could call it, but just like, I don't know. This guy seems a little bit weird. So we got 2 options here. It's either that she's doing drugs behind your back, which is not good in itself, or 2, we got someone who's cheating behind your back, which is arguably worse, arguably better. Depends how you look at it. But we got one thing in common between the 2 options, between the 2 of them. You're screwed, my man. Alright, next post. Am I overreacting about my video gamer husband? Yeah, you gotta be overreacting about him because video games, those are the devil. Those are the devil. You can't be having video games as an adult. You can't be doing those. Am I overreacting? This man, 31-year-old man, has always been a gamer. Sounds like a good man to me. And now is known to going into the relationship. I, 25-year-old female, also used to be. I could spend hours upon hours on a handful of different games, and I also used to spend hours drawing. But now we're married with a toddler, animals in the house, not to mention our jobs, so there's just not time in the day to do such consuming hobbies. My hobbies now are mostly cooking and gardening, which I do enjoy, but they're also chores. My husband's job is labor intensive, so I get that he wants a break at the end of the day. However, it's not just then. He breaks out video games and I mean any chance he gets. The minute he wakes up, the minute he turns it off to go to bed, when we're with people or home alone, it's virtually non-stop. When I've called him out on never giving me 100% of his attention, he's better with our child at least. He just says I'm being too clingy or he will accuse me of being jealous of his brother, since they often play together. His brother is significantly younger and doesn't have a family. I've also heard him explain to his brother and his friend that I'm nagging him again, which is aggravating, but apparently I'm just aggravating to him. Let me give you advice from a guy who's never been married, who's never had a girlfriend, who pretty much doesn't know how to talk to women at all. You gotta talk to them because, like, that shit's not okay. As a married man, I feel like video games should come second in our family, and I've suggested toning it down to 2 or 3 nights versus every single night and weekend days. I've also suggested an electronics curfew, as I'm also on social media too often, but he shut that down too immediately. We don't even play video games anymore, do we, Max? I just like to bring Max up here sometimes because he gets lonely when I'm doing my videos, but me and Max don't even play video games anymore. We just browse Reddit. We're superior internet people, aren't we, Max? No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, time to go down. It's not wrong that I knew I was marrying a gamer, but is gamer like a do or die thing, like when you do games? Because like as someone who's played video games in the past, it's not like do or die, like I just said. Like, I don't know. But I think he was better at incorporating me into things when we were still dating. Now it's like I'm just an annoying staying between him and his games. That's just what happens when you're married. Where my single man at? And it's making me so frustrated. Am I too worked up about this? Is it just me being a nagging wife? Personally, I don't think you're overreacting just because like he's getting older. He needs to have his priorities straight as far as like what he needs to do with his life and stuff like that. And like gaming, it's not gaming or die. Like it's not that important to game. Like, I don't know, as I've gotten older, I've realized there's other things that are more important than video games. Like, video games are so fun. I do believe adults should be able to play video games. But, like, there's other things that are a little bit more important. That's all I got for today's video. If you liked what you saw, make sure to subscribe. And thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.